Hey there, welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Ivy Hartman, and in the studio with me are Lisa Moylan and Dr. James Knight from St. Alexius Hospital. And we're talking about, just for the health of it, their health fair, which is going to be providing some free screenings. But we were talking before the break about preventative health and how many times you can avoid a trip to the hospital if you'd only just kind of do one of several things. What are some of those things that you feel like you see in and out, day in and day out with your patients, doctor, that if only they'd just done this, they could have avoided that trip to the hospital?
You know, I've been doing vascular surgery now since like 1985. And that entails like bypasses to prevent strokes, heart attacks, and amputations. And amazingly, you can do a bypass on a patient's leg to prevent the amputation. They do so well, but then you see them a month later and they're still smoking. And their diabetes is out of control. So if you can modify things like smoking, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and lifestyle. Lifestyle is a big one, and that's what you do and what you eat. That can really make a big difference. And the evolution of vascular surgery has been that now we don't have to do the big open procedure and the patient's in the hospital forever, and they don't get infections like they used to. It's just a needle stick, catheters, and wires, and we can do the same procedure and they go home the next day. So vascular surgery has changed, but the big thing that patients should realize is if you could stop smoking cigarettes and get your diabetes under control, most of those problems would never exist.
Yeah, putting the cart before the horse and just getting everything in the right order. Sounds. Now, screenings, preventative screenings. We're going to be providing some free screenings at the For the Health of It event on September 7th. Talk about some of the things that if we attend, we might be able to take part in.
Great. So we talked about the 7 steps, and then Dr. Knight just talked about the simple things people can do. But I think the first step is to find out where you're at. And how do you know that? Some people say, well, I don't want to go to have a doctor's visit. It will cost too much money. But this is this is an opportunity free to kind of see where you're at, because we're going to have our lab there doing a blood sugar level to see, you know, do I have problems here or not? They will also do cholesterol screening. They'll do PSA testing. We will have some people from our nutrition department doing a BMI, which will, you know, maybe you're just a little overweight, maybe you're a lot overweight. All of these things come into play. We will have nurses taking your blood pressure. So to have these screenings, you'll be able to see, to begin, here's where I'm at, and then you can kind of see what do I need to do to get where I need to be.
I love that, because I have to be honest with you, if you're not sure what the symptoms are of diabetes, at which they present in different ways in different people, if I understand correctly, that this is a good baseline to have for your health so that you can be in control of that. Now, your department's also going to be present.
We're going to be there, and we're going to screen for PAD, peripheral artery disease. And it's a very simple test. A lot of doctors do it in their office, and it's a simple test that compares the blood pressure in your arm to the blood pressure in your leg. I mean, your blood pressure should be the same all over your body. So if you take the arm blood pressure and compare it to the leg blood pressure, suppose your arm blood pressure is 120 and your leg blood pressure is 60.
Ooh.
That's not good. That means you have PAD, and other evaluations should be carried out, like an arteriogram or something, to see where the blocked artery is.
So you have talked about how far the facility has come. We haven't talked about it on the air in terms of St. Alexius and the care it's been able to provide. Talk a little bit about some of the new state-of-the-art things going on.
You know, I think the biggest things that's changed at St. Alexius in the last year or two maybe is attitude. I think now we realize that we have a big niche, and we have people there that can really work in that niche to make the hospital a better place. So I really think it's the attitude. And we brought a lot of new physicians into the facility that we work out of. And the new center is really state of the art. We have like 6 exam rooms, a nice area, and we have HBO tanks that are not installed yet, hyperbaric oxygen.
Okay, good, because HBO to some people means something
like
different.
TV.
Right.
But hyperbaric oxygen chambers, and they give you 100% oxygen under high pressure. It's like deep sea diving. When you go on an airplane, you're in a hyperbaric oxygen tank. And so it's the same method. It's 100% oxygen, and it helps ulcers or sores heal.
Interesting. Lisa, you know, that's all the time we have, but we definitely want to make sure that we give out the contact information one more time. If you're interested, it's free, just for the Health of It event, Friday, September 7th from 10 to 1 at St. Alexius Hospital on South Jefferson. Call 865-7000 for more information. You don't have to register, you don't have to do anything, just show up and you can reap the benefits of all the free screenings. And we hope that if nothing else, that this conversation has kicked off a new page in your life and a new start to your health and well-being. I want to thank you both for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I learned a lot. And I hope you did as well. And I want to make sure that you are well informed and you stay well informed, because when we come back, we're going to talk with Rachel Lagan about a brand new show here on STL TV called Where's My Coffee, Intern? And we always love keeping you informed. And the best way for you to stay up to date on things that STL TV is covering around St. Louis is to friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always watch us streaming live on stltv.net. We'll be back with more right after this.